Greetings of peace on this beautiful day of May. Today, I'm focusing on seeing into being. And seeing into being is a favorite of mine because I love the eyes. And I love the eyes because the eyes operate best when there is light. And when the light comes into the eyes can see so much. The eyes can see the landscape. The eyes can see the tiny details of things. And the eyes can be open and choose not to see. And so when I think of eyes, I think of seeing. But then on my spiritual path, I came to realize that there is an eye of the soul that's referred to as the third eye. And that third eye sees quite differently from the physical eyes. So the physical eyes would see what's on the outside. And a sense of the eye would then be the organ of the body taking in whatever it is that it's seeing and interpreting on the outside. But then the eye of the soul will reflect on that. So the eye of the soul is called the reflective eye. It reflects on meaning and purpose, and it reflects on sense. What is the sense here? So today, I'd like us to use a frame, which I enjoy very much, in terms of setting my eyes to see from the outside what it is I see on the outside, but it's also a frame for me to reflect on the inside. And today's frame I'd like to use, it's a very simple one. It's from a tale, a story, that is called Charlotte's Web. Now, Charlotte was a spider, and Charlotte would weave her web. But Charlotte befriended a pig who was called Wilbur. And Wilbur was having some problems with death. So Charlotte, in her friendship with Wilbur, started reflecting on how she can make a difference in Wilbur's life to the extent that he becomes someone of such importance that his master chooses life for him and not death. So the spider's wisdom, Charlotte's wisdom, what did she do? Charlotte, in her own way of communicating, she decided that she would do something that was closest to her own art, and that was the art of weaving this web. But what she did was something extremely smart. What she did was that she weaved the web around, but she left the center empty. And then what she did in the empty center was that she weaved a virtue of Wilbur, the pig. Now, she did it at a very strategic time. And most of you, when you go out walking at a time when it is just rain and the sun is shining through the rain, and the sun is, you can see everything that the sun is showing you through the mist, through the new rain, through the water that's been left. And at that time, spider's web shine the brightest. And it's almost like a jewel. It's almost like a filigree necklace. It's almost like something so precious, so delicate, so beautiful, that you wonder, what's the wisdom of a spider that they could make something so beautiful? And all within the art of just moving, of movement. And so today I would invite you into a meditation in terms of what's happening in the web of our souls. And I'd like for us to use the wisdom of Charlotte, the spider, and to weave a beautiful virtue inside of us that could allow us to shine through that virtue. Now, I don't think spiders are strategic thinkers quite like human beings. So I don't want you to think your virtue in the center piece of your soul. Around the soul, there is the web of thinking. There is the web of memories. There is the web of relationships. But there's a centerpiece in the soul that is still, and that is beautiful, and that is open for you to weave something there. But the way to weave it is to allow it to emerge. You are not going to use your mind to weave. You're not going to use your feelings to weave. You're not going to use your memories to weave. You're going to use your silence. You're going to be still, and you're going to be silent, and you're going to look for that beautiful virtue that will emerge from within you. And as soon as you get a glimpse of that, it energizes your whole being. Your whole being comes alive, and you're ready to take on your next thought, your next feeling, and your next task. So let's experiment with this today and let it boost our souls with the spiritual beauty of our inner virtues. So sit quietly. Allow the body to relax. Take a deep breath and let go. Take another breath and let go. Take a third breath, deep, and then let it all go. Feel the stillness of the body. Let the mind become still. Let your eyes become soft and gentle and still. Turn your vision within. Detach from the outer vision and connect to the inner eye. See yourself. See your inner being. see the web of your thoughts, your feelings, your memories. See the intricacies of who you are. Like the magic of a spider's web. Keep looking. Keep seeing. At the center of your being, the center of this intricate web of your being is an open space. Is a still point. Within this point is stored my wisdom. And when I access this wisdom, my spiritual power is released. But I must first connect. Connect this still point to a higher being, a higher source. And I must concentrate on what the higher source, the rays of power and strength from this higher source is sending to me. I'm receiving this strength. It's like the warmth of the sun, comforting me, uplifting me, and connecting me to my virtue. I see the form of radiance taking shape in the center of my being. This radiance permeates me, touching every feeling, every thought, every cell. radiant being. And from the still point within, connected to the higher source, I radiate my radiance through my eyes. And I connect to the radiance